Good morning. It is Monday the 24th of April. And I have been absent for a couple of days because I have literally just been so busy. By the time I could pick my phone up to do any type of recording, it was so late in the afternoon. The video would be so short, it wasn't worth doing. So, yeah, you can probably hear or see through that window there. It's absolutely piddling down. And I've been sat on this drive for 15 minutes not getting out the car. So I've got my slippers on and it's raining that bad I don't want to get out. I'm just sitting here, people watching, but then there's no people to watch, so I'm just sitting here. Now my hair's getting long, look. Good side. Bad side. You can tell which side I sleep on, can't you? Taking the kids to school though, I didn't care. Taking my mum out later to Tesco. It was supposed to be, so I better sort my hair out by then. It's got so long now for when I shaved it off, like. I am tempted to shave it off again, you know. I quite like it down to the bone. People tend to leave me alone when I'm out then, because otherwise they think I'm going to nut them. This big tattoo up my neck, I'll be sorted. Oh. So today, what's happening today? I'm going to go and sort my mother out. Got somebody on their way to pick up a box of food off me, Olio food. I've got an amazing pair of shoes to show you. Yes, just keep tuned for that. When I say shoes, they're trainers. Trainers for my trotters. What's happening? Yeah, there's nothing really much happening today. I put the washing machine on this morning before I took the kids out, and everything I turn on that's electrical, I'm like, because when I went to bed last night, we'd used less than £1 in gas. We haven't had the heating on, but we had used £26 something in electric for the day. I was charging up one of the cars, mind, so it's not that bad overall, but still. So knock a tenner off that. So it's still £16 odd for the day in electric. It's a lot, isn't it? But if you think about it, there's 5 of us. My phone's constantly on charge. Warren's phone's on charge. The downstairs telly's always on. The computer's on. 3 kids upstairs, all with computers on. And it's like, keep leaving the lights on. Turn the lights off. And I've got the dishwasher on probably once a day. The washing machine and dryer. So I can't complain, as it were, but I am complaining. You know me, I like to complain. Anyway, I'm waffling on a load of rubbish. Oh, I've seen onion bhaji recipe that on one of the Facebook pages, and I've got to say they did look rather delish. I've got quite a few onions in, so I'm gonna go shopping with my mother. I'm gonna find some chickpea flour, because they use chickpea flour. I have never had chickpea flour, never tried chickpea flour. Chickpea flour sounds delightful. I will probably buy chickpea flour, make these onion bhajis, and never use it again. Let the weevils get to it. I have no clue what we're going to have for food today. Just thinking what I've got. I need to clean my fridge out because it's full of bits and pieces that need to be chucked out. Yeah, I'm going to go in and have a look at what to make for dinner tonight. So, I'll catch up with you in the next clip when I'm doing something a bit more interesting than sitting in a car while it's raining. While my life's just ticking away. I didn't even want to get out of bed this morning. I was lying there, the alarm must have gone. Do you ever do that? You put your alarm on, and the snooze on my alarm must have gone on about 15 times before I actually got out of bed. Did anybody not get that alert yesterday off the government, or get the alert? I was actually in Sports Direct buying trainers for Mackenzie, and everybody's phone went off, but it wasn't very loud, was it? It was just like, oh, I just turned it off really quick. What's the point in that warning? Someone's gonna do us in. They're gonna do us in. I can't run. If someone's starting to bomb us, I'll just have to get blown up, because I can't run anywhere in a hurry. I'll be like, yeah, I'll just get blown up with them all. It's a scary thought, mind, isn't it? Very scary. Yeah, I don't move fast, so whatever happens, I'll be left behind. Right, enough of this. I'm going to go in and make some breakfast. It's 9 o'clock now. I took the kids to school, just gone 8 o'clock, so I've been sitting here for quite a while. So yeah, oh, and I was doing a 5-2 when I love the 5-2 because you get loads more calories, but then you get 2 800-calorie days, as you know, and I do love it. But while I've been busy in that, I was like, oh. So what I did was, it was 15,000 and something calories for the whole week doing the 5-2 for me. So I just divided it by 7 just to see what I'd get. Because at the end of the day, the amount of calories over the full week, however you eat them, they still pan out the same result in the week, if you get my drift. So I just divided them by 7 just to see what it gave me. And it gave me 2,100 and something or other. So I thought, sod it. So I just took a ballpoint figure of 2,000 and I changed my calories to 2,000 and chucked it in the app, and that's what I'm doing, which is less than the 521 by about 700 calories over the week. But that way I won't have to do the 800 calorie days, even though I love the other days. Why can't the 5-2 diet be the 7 diet and just have 7 calories of 7 days of the high calories? That'd be good, wouldn't it? Obviously then you wouldn't lose weight, you'd gain weight. I'm good at gaining weight. I am good at gaining weight. I am good at losing weight when my brain's in function. But right, I am going now because I am starting to talk a load of tosh. So I'll catch up with you back in the house. I think I'm just going to have to go in now, whether it's piddling down or not, because there's no sign of this rain stopping. So I'll catch you in the house for a breakfast. Just went for a smooch in the fridge. Saw these blackberries that needed eating. So guess what I'm about to do? Yes, I'm going to make some jam. So I've just worked out the calories and everything I've put in there, and that works out at a tablespoon of blackberry jam is going to be 14 calories. So we're going to chop in a minute. On to chop. I think this is going to be a nice one. That's done. So we're now going to choose jam, and we're going to come back in just over half an hour. So this is what I'm having for my breakfast. 279 calories. It's some Lidl's cornflakes, some semi-skim milk, and a little bit of sugar. I'll put the breakdown on screen, but that is my breakfast. So I've just finished making, well, I haven't. Ninja's just finished making the jam, and it looks really nice. I tasted the tiniest little bit on the end of a spoon. It was nice. So it's made quite a nice little jar. So that's my jam. Anyway, I'm just about to get ready to go out and pick my mum up because we are going to go to Tesco's. However, I just want to show you something. A box. Fitville. Now, I have been kindly sent by Fitville some fantastic footwear. Now, Fitville are catering for the basically healthcare bracket for your feet. They are a leisure wear company. So, what have I got in the box? Well, I've actually taken them out of the box because I've been wearing these every day that I've been out. I've been wearing these. One, because they're flipping comfy. And two, just so I can give you a proper review on them, because I didn't want to just receive a pair of shoes, take them out of the box, say, look at these are great, yeah, nice. Do you want to buy these? That's not what it's about. So I've been wearing them every day, and I've got to tell you, they are comfy. So when they come, they were in, I'll show you what they were in. This isn't paper. This is like a really thin fabric. But each shoe came in its own dust bag. And they also had these in them to stop them going flat in the packaging, which is really good. So they came really well packaged. They do wide fittings. So a 2E is wide, and they also do a 4E, which is extra wide if you need an extra wide fitting. But these are the shoes. Now, I went for black. They do various colours on the website. I went for black mainly because majority of my trousers I wear are black, so I thought black would be better. So, because they cater for healthcare, you automatically, when you hear about foot health, you automatically think like the olden days where you had the really dodgy looking shoes and you knew you had a problem with your feet and stuff. Not these. There's not one pair on their website that I've looked at that gives me that impression whatsoever. These just look like standard, everyday trainers that you would buy, you know, down in Sports Direct. They do have Fitville on the tongue there, and they do have it on the back. These ones are really chunky. They have got like quite a thick sole on them. They're really cushiony to walk on. And they have obviously a wide toe on them. And your toes aren't all screwed up in there because they've got a wide fit in. The inner sole, you know, some trainers on the inner sole, when you put your foot in and they're just like a really a really flat, flimsy like sole that you can pull out. These are really cushiony. They've got like it's hard to explain, you can't really see it because it's black, but they've got like you can't really see it. So they're like really cushiony, so when you walk you're all but bouncing on them. What can I say about these? Well, first thing I can say about these is they are a flipping comfortable. I find it really hard to buy shoes because I've got bad knees, which incidentally, these are designed to help with knee and ankle sprains and things and to prevent them. But because I have trouble getting shoes, because my knees are bad and then my legs are bad, it's putting the alignment of my foot out, and I like walk over a bit on a shoe and stuff. These are like keeping my feet in place and I'm not walking over on them. The they're just really comfy. I've worn them every day I've been out since I've had them, and they don't hurt my toe. I find I claw my toes a bit in some of my shoes because they're not, you know, that big of, well, they're not really the greatest fit because I just get any shoes, you know. I'm not clawing my toes in them. They're obviously extra wide across here to accommodate the wideness of your foot. They're really nice, and they're like a suede finish, these ones. I think the design of them is nice. They don't look, as it were, frumpy. Because, you know, when you've got problems with your feet, you can end up wearing what I would call frumpy shoes. And I'm only 48, nearly 49, and I don't want to be going around in what I would call frumpy shoes just yet, you know. So that is what they look like. I think they are really nice. I have been wearing them because I didn't want to just, like I say, take them out the box and say to you, oh, these shoes, I've had these shoes sent to me. They're really nice. Do you want to buy some? Because that's not what it's about. I wouldn't show you anything on my channel if I thought it was rubbish. And if these had been delivered and they were absolutely uncomfortable, they were really cheap quality or something, I wouldn't show them to you. I would have said, I'm sorry, I'll send them back to you. But they are really comfy, and I'm off out with my mother soon, so they're going to be going back on my feet now to go back out with my mum. So if you would like to have some comfy shoes on your feet, if you use Casa 30, that will give you 30% off of their shoes. So Fitville is a cutting edge company that cater for foot health. These also help prevent knee injuries and ankle sprains, which is obviously something that none of us want to have happen to us. And I am one of the easiest people to do any sort of injuries to my ankles and my legs. And actually, I should be getting Warren a pair of these, shouldn't I? Because he sprained his ankle at Christmas, if you remember. And his ankle is still not right. So he would probably benefit from a pair of these. But yeah, there's nothing else to tell you other than they are one of the comfiest shoes I've worn. I will be continuing to wear these for a long, well, I'll be wearing these until they're knackered, and that'll probably be quite a long time because I think they're going to wear well. But yeah, so they've got a really thick sole, which obviously helps with cushioning on your walk. They are extra wide across the front, so they're not going to be squashing your toes. And yeah, they are really good quality, and they are really comfy. So thank you, Fitville, for sending me these. And like I say, I will stick all the details that you need to know with regards to these shoes in the description box below, including the Casa 30 discount code, in case you forget that. I think there might be a link as well. If there is the link, I will stick it in there. But yeah, and if you want to know anything about them, or if you've got any questions, just give me a shout and I will find out the answer for you. But yeah, so thanks Fitville for sending me these trainers. And I'm off to put them on my feet and pop out with my mum. So I will catch up with you guys later. Although it will only be a couple of seconds because I'm going to be in the next clip. So, see you in a bit. In a minute. Anytime now. So we're in Tesco Cafe now. And their panini machine is broken. So we can't have any paninis or toasties or anything. So I've ordered some chicken strips. It's 880 calories. So I shall show you that once it's here. So guys, it's now the next day. I didn't get to finish the vlog. I just don't know how the time, I just haven't got no time anymore. Things are just so busy, it's unbelievable. So trying to record is just a nightmare. Anyway, I ended up having a Tesco's egg and cress sandwich for last night. And I did have calories left, so that's a good thing. Kids are just getting ready for school. I've got to get them out the door. Then I've got to take my mother for a COVID injection. Then I've got an appointment for myself, and it's a busy day. So that's it for today, or shall I say yesterday. Don't forget to check out Fitville shoe wear, leisure wear, and I will stick everything down below like I said. And I will catch you on the next one, which will be later today, tomorrow.